We're gonna have a couple topics to talk about.
Yeah, we have a few things. So all right, so now that football's out of the way, now we can get back to combat sports. Um, we're gonna open up with something that I just no, I should we'll skip that one. We'll talk Canelo and Crawford just a little bit because there's going to be a lot of this in the build up to the fight. But just to get it out there because we haven't talked about it on the show at all, I don't think so. But
In a couple of weeks,
yeah,
Canelo Crawford.
That doesn't make sense.
I said
you
Canelo
say Canelo
Crawford.
Crawford.
I am wrong.
Mm-mm-mm.
Excuse me. Canelo Alvarez versus Terrence Crawford. Excuse me. Excuse me.
It's funny because a lot of people don't know his name. His first name is Canelo.
That's gonna be a tough banger.
It is. It's gonna be a great build up. I want to see the tail of the tape. I'm gonna look it up real quick just so we
And
can
if
get.
the UFC actually parts and puts and sponsors, if UFC sponsors for that fight to be on air, trust me, y'all be watching it for free because UFC sponsorship, they are not sponsored on pay-per-view no more. It's on Paramount or Netflix where you can watch it at now. Other than that, it's gonna be a good fight. A lot of people like y'all will be able to watch it, stream it, do whatever you want to do. It's not a fight that you want to miss.
It's actually not.
It's
This is
not a
going to
fight you
be
want to
like
miss.
This is like I guess Pacquiao Mayweather was of the last decade, um, or well, the last great fight I guess the last great build up fight would have been.
Roach and Tank Davis, Jamal Roach and Tank
No,
Davis.
that was the fight of the year. I'll give you that. That was definitely the fucking fight of the year. But the build up fight that was supposed to be defining that fight ended up to be good. Everybody didn't expect that fight to be that good. Usyk and Fury, that was a big fight. And what that's just like what's the name also the fight with Ngannou and Fury was bigger than everybody expected it to be because that was a good fight.
But it was cheated out of Francis.
It was Francis was cheated, yeah, but that's Brown. So all right. So but anyway, this fight is going to be great. First of all, because a lot of people are going to see what I've always saw, and I don't not get me wrong. Canelo Alvarez is a great fighter, right?
He
I
really is.
I don't believe that the people that watch Canelo Alvarez's fights really know what makes him great. And because it's not his boxing technique, it's not his ability to throw punches. Yes, he has power in his punches, but they talk about him like he's Tyson. He's not that kind of puncher. He reminds me of like a cross between. I don't know if you've ever seen these fighters fight. I know you've heard of them. Julio Cesar Chavez
Yep.
and
Don't say.
Roberto Duran.
I don't know Roberto Duran. I really thought you were going to say somebody like Miguel Cotto.
No. Miguel Cotto was a way more technical fighter than Alvarez is. He is, but I say Julio Cesar Chavez because Julio Cesar Chavez was a ring general. He knew how to cut a ring off from you. It was nothing that he did specifically great, but he picked his shots good. And that's where I think him and Alvarez, and he knows how to cut off a ring. That's where I think they have that. And then Roberto Duran was stone hands. Like when he hits you, it just hurt more.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what I'm saying? He throws with bad intentions, as they say. I think he's a cross between them. But the two of them, I think Chavez was given way more decisions than he actually earned. And Roberto Duran got his ass whooped by a lot of fighters who like fucking Sugar Ray. Like, all right, once you go against somebody who really got hands, who in defense, you got a problem. But so Canelo does have flaws. Obviously, when he lost to Floyd, obviously when he lost to Bivol, obviously when he lost to, I think he lost two of those fights to Golovkin, Triple G. Another guy who's a good like ring general who knows how to pick their shots. Mm-hmm. I think Terrence Crawford is a lot smarter than people give him credit for because they didn't even really start interviewing Terrence Crawford till now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, Terrence. I think I don't like to make calls on fights all the time. I don't, but this one, I would never pick Crawford. Pick against Crawford. That's crazy.
He's too nice.
Too nice, and he's going. And he has the blueprint already. He saw how Floyd beat him, and I know that wasn't in. People say it wasn't in his prime. I think it was in his prime. That was about 30 30, 40 fights in. You know what I'm saying? Is when he fought Floyd. When is your prime then? Because you're telling me this is his prime. Because in this prime, he done got his ass whooped by four times in my view. All right, so let's look at the Taylor Tate. Taylor Tate, 33 years old, Canello, and that can't be right, is it? He's older than Canelo. Crawford? No.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought he was younger than Canelo.
No.
That's crazy.
What did it say? 37?
36. Really?
Yeah.
That's all right. All right. So as brothers have been saying all our lives, man, grown man strength. it's just that big brother. But all right. Really, that's crazy. But Canelo has 65 fights to Crawford's 40.
40, yeah.
Which is crazy when I look at that. Really, Canelo look like an old man. I'm telling you, like, all right, I give him.
There was a point in time I think he was fighting 2-3 times a year though.
I'm about to say he's been through some wars. He's taken a lot of damage. He don't understand how Crawford is really. And I hate this. I don't like this about fighters when they pick their fights and they take their path, especially like because Floyd used to do it, and Floyd used to jump up in between the weights. But Crawford, I'll give him this. He's been doing a slow build. You know what I'm saying? Which I understand. And this is his walk. He's getting to his walk around weight now, so where he don't got to cut no more. That's going to be crazy, man. People don't realize the kind of power that gives a good fighter like Crawford, who can fight southpaw and orthodox stance, and who can do it seamlessly in combination while throwing a combination. All right, so he has 40. No, I'm sorry. Yeah. He has 40 wins, 0 losses. Alvarez has 61 wins with 2 losses. And like I said, I think he lost 2 of those fights to Golovkin. I really do. I don't. And then he has a draw too that they're leaving off of there because I know him and Golovkin fought to a draw.
Mm-hmm.
39 knockouts to Terrence Crawford's 31, where that shows me. First of all, that basically is a better knockout percentage on Terrence Crawford's side. But if you watch Canelo Alvarez's fights, a lot of those are like wear down. He wears people down to, with the punches, especially to the body, which I think is going to be what he's going to try in this fight. But what's the name? Crawford's defensive body is better than his defense up top. His shell is more meant to defend his body. I think he's going to do the same thing he did against Lundy. He's going to come out orthodox,
tactical,
and see the kind of pace that Canelo sets, and then he's going to switch to southpaw, and then he's going to start jabbing him up and setting him up for the stuff to the body. He's going to throw a lot of jabs to the body. I'm telling you, I can see this fight already in my head.
Let's not forget that Canelo's kind of bigger than Terrence Crawford.
Have you seen him recently though?
No.
They look about the same size. Yeah. He think that's because Terrence, like I said, Terrence been cutting weight all these years.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, it's gonna be a different animal. And he's training at high altitude right now, so he'll get used to having that weight on him in the ring for 12 rounds. But Terrence, I'm telling you, I think Terrence is going either. I don't want to say he's going to knock him out because I
say it's going to go to a decision.
It's possible to go to a decision, but I really think that he's going to really punish.
I don't know about
Alvarez.
Punish.
I'm telling you, because look at this, Floyd, right, is not as strong as a puncher or in general as Bud. Bud is going to bully him, man. Alvarez is used to bullying everybody else, but he can't do that. He gonna walk into something. He gonna walk right into something because his defense is very good. I give Alvarez his defense is very good, but he's a counter puncher. So you're gonna have to be on point with your defense and then wait to throw that counter punch and not expect him to catch you, especially if you're sitting there in the pocket and he switched to the southpaw. He gonna catch him on something, on one of these little quick hooks inside or a quick uppercut while Canelo trying to counter to the body. I'm telling you, I don't watch a lot of boxing, brother.
You know, you got me by a couple of years.
man.
20 years,
And
10
then I
years.
got my pops and my grandfather. They just drilled this shit. Cause my grandfather's a Joe Louis fan. Okay, so that show you where he at. And then my pops is a Muhammad Ali fan. So that show you where he at. Man, it's a great fight. Like I said, I don't like to choose, but I'm gonna choose Crawford for now. We'll see how that changes if anything comes up between now and the fight. And the fight's in what? It's 13th.
I think next month.
Man,
Are you gonna watch it?
am I gonna watch it? Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna have to be around.